Welcome back to another Ark Survival Ascended video. So today we are running the Labyrinth, both sides, on a random official server. And we are doing this for the first time, but also showing you a quick, easy playthrough of how to do it, because I have yet to see a solid video of a person who has brain cells with Gamma 5 activated, showing you both sides, easy and simple, real quick. So, first thing we got to do is show y'all what y'all need. So as you can see in my inventory, you're going to need a shotgun, you're going to need a melee weapon, medical brews, stimulants, and some water and some food. The rest is kind of irrelevant. Some flak, and a spare set of flak. And you're also going to need a tech chest, and we're going to try 4 element. I think that should be enough. We'll see. Could be less. 1 or 2 focal chili, and I'm bringing 200 shots and extra stimulants, but I'll let y'all know if that is more than enough or not. Couple random things I must add. So at the sacrifice chamber, if you use the $30 axolotl from the Tides of Fortune expansion pack, whatever you call it, you can have 2 shoulder pets, which means you can keep your pyromane but sacrifice the other guy. When you sacrifice the other guy, you get to keep your pyromane, and you can do him, you can use him for the boss fight at the end. So pretty much if you're doing this duo, you can sacrifice your teammate's pyromane. Okay, editor Noah here. I wanted to better explain the 3 methods. So the first method is just pyromane and tech chest. You sacrifice the pyromane and you hover above the boss with your tech chest and you shoot it with the shotgun. That's method 1. Method 2 is the $30 axolotl method. You sacrifice the axolotl, you fight the boss with your pyromane. Method 3 is if you're not running it solo, you can have a teammate, just sacrifice their pyromane and you use your pyromane to kill the boss. That's it. Let's continue with the video. So with that being said, and that yap session over, let's get right into it. So to start off, we're going to spell the word DRAKKAR. So I'll have that up on screen. It's nice and simple. So I'm going to show y'all. You're going to take a left right here. You're going to take a straight. And nothing in here harms you. This is probably the easiest part. Can be slightly confusing. So the only rule with this is you're trying to open that right there. And the way you do that is by spelling out that word by clicking these buttons. But the only stipulation with that is that you alternate floors. So I'm going to press D, R, A, K, K, A, R. So let's get right into it. So as you walk in, you're going to see that there's this hallway, and those are just the other stairs on the other side, but there is only 1 entrance and 1 exit. This is it right here. So if you ever get lost, this is the stairs, and this is how you go in. The D is going to be on the left, and D, and you're going to exit the same way you came. And then the R is going to be right above the staircase, like so. You just loop around the staircase. R, and you're going to jump back down, and the A is on the right back side. You're going to go to the right side all the way to the back, and then to the right, there's your A, and you just come back this way, just reverse your way back. And then we're going to need 2 Ks. So the first K, I believe if you just loop around, one more time. Yep, so it's just right above that other staircase. That's K, and now you're at the other staircase. You walk down it. Same thing, remember? Same 2 staircases. This time you're going to go to the right. The other K is right here. And we'll walk up the staircase that you came up originally, not the secondary one. And this is your entrance, and the A is right here. So that is A, and you're going to run down again. Now this one actually has a secret button, so you can choose either or, but I'm going to go left, and we're going to go all the way to the back. I'm going to go to the center. So right here, you're going to see that there's a U, but that's not what we want to press. There's a secret button back here. Now, there might be some rocks and stuff, or some crates hiding this, but there's not for me. You're going to press this button, and it's going to open this door right here. You're going to walk in there, and you're just going to press this R, watch out for these 2 pressure plates, and now you'll hear that clicking. We're going to walk up here, and the door should open just like so. So that is the first part of it done. Before we go any further, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the support on the last video. It was insane. I've never had that many views or subs added to the account. If you find this useful at all and simple, please like and sub. Helps the algorithm pick it up more. We actually have a sponsor of today's video, so let me stop yapping and let me show y'all what's up.
This video is sponsored by Abyss Shop. They're an active and trusted Ark Small Tribe store with verified and reliable sellers. If you need boss runs, XP leveling, or base support, they provide fast service and secure transactions. Their community is always online and ready to help. Check the link in the description if you're interested.
So just hold the left tunnel as you jump down from that water. Just gonna hold this left side, avoid any pressure plates or anything, and this door is gonna open. Now, this is where you could use a focal chili if you have more than one, but I only have one. But this guy spits fire. So this is a part where you're gonna lay down, and you have to lay down, or that guy's gonna spit fire at you. And pretty much, just to give the gist, there's buttons 1, 2, 3, and 4 right at the guy, and you just have to press them in that order. So the focal chili pretty much just speeds up the crawling process, I guess. So we're just going to very carefully stay below the rocks, try and avoid the high sand if you can. The button for the guy is right there, but we're going to skip that one, and we're going to keep crawling, and we're going to get this third one and then come back and hit that center one, and the left door should open, I believe. Or no, okay, this is the point where everything splits off. If you want to get the 3 artifacts, the clever, I think it's the devious, and there's one other one, I'll have them on screen, I just can't remember. And the left side is going to be the SKYLORD, but we want to try and get 3 artifacts in one run, so we're going to be showing you the right side first. So just continue to crawl, and simple as that. You're just going to keep going. Now you're safe to stand up. Now, if you have your PYROMANE, there's some parkour here. You don't actually have to do this because you can use your PYROMANE, but I will show y'all. Okay, no I won't. So there is piranhas in here, but if you just hop on the PYROMANE, run through it, and like so. Now there's going to be some spikes right there, but honestly, I just would jump over them and take a little bit of damage. I don't think it damages your armor or anything. And you're gonna keep going. You're gonna crouch under here. And you can avoid these, you know, if you wanna be smart. Now there's normally capros here, so let's try and be careful of that. Yep. One capro dead. There might be a second one. And then here, if you fall down, just use your PYROMANE to get back up easily. Well, I'm trying to keep this a tutorial video, so don't mind me. The button for the first door is on the right, the button for the second door is on the left, and here you are. So you're kind of good to just hug the left, and we're going to get this drop real quick. So I think, oh no, just kidding guys, just kidding. The button is right here, and you're going to press that to open that. Now, this one, it's a little annoying. There's a ton of pressure plates around here that spawn spiders, but pretty much it's in a random order. There's 4 buttons. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4, but the order switches and it's kind of random. These two seem to always be 1 and 2. Now you might have to check these twice. It might go 3, 4, or it might go 4, 3. So I'm gonna just show y'all. It could be either or. These are the pressure plates right here, so try your absolute best to avoid those. You might have to crouch into that button. This is also a pressure plate, I think. I'm going to avoid that. So it does spawn spiders, so it's slightly annoying if you do hit them. I'm going to try my best to avoid them. This is the third button. This is also a pressure plate. Just avoid that. Step between these two. Okay, so the order was not right there. Carefree with this one. This really doesn't matter that much. That's 3. Okay, that time it opened, but it's pretty much just like that. Just try that and one of them will work. Now guys, we enter the pretty fun part. Okay. This is the speedy part of the cave, so I'll just show y'all. Forward facing button. Second button on the right here. And then middle button. And then right button. Lag. Heck. Oh, left button. Okay, now this is the point where you are on a time trial. So for some reason I can't set a rally point. Weird. Maybe because I don't have a tribe, but let me make a tribe. Okay, rally point is set right here. So, this is the timed part of the cave. If you do fail this, I would rewatch this a couple times. I try to make it as simple as possible. If you do fail this, there is a way back through those doors. Just try your best to get back to this rally point. You can't go back through this door, so you have to go around into there. So I will show you all very quickly. You're going to press these 2 buttons. You're going to run in there. Press those 2 buttons in that little room, and we're going to start the run there. But this is where I would also recommend pop your focal chili, and I'm going to speed run and tell you how this works. Button, button. Might be a drop in here. Okay, just press both those and run. Now hug the left, and then you're going to go zig, zag, zig, zag, zig. Hug the left, hug the left, hug the left. 45-degree angle on your next turn. Go straight, like un-45 it. And you're gonna have that. There's a bat. I'm trying to run away from the bat. You go straight here as well. And you're gonna go hug the left, and then you just come straight right here. I can't deal with these bats, or I'm gonna get screwed. Skeleton button. Nice. And then button facing forward. Just trying to avoid the bats if you can. This button right here. I'm getting actually screwed with shotgun registration. Second button right here. Sorry, I can't really speak. I'm getting absolutely abused. Middle button. There's 3 buttons right here. Press the middle button. And then run, and turn, cut right. And if you did that correctly, you should see here in a second that the door shuts. So we had quite a bit of time there, but that was still pretty terrifying because these stupid onyxes. Now, we're at the next part of the cave. We're going to drop down right here and lag a little bit so we can take some fall damage. Now, this is where we got to be very careful right here. Very careful, guys. So we want to avoid these death traps by all means possible. Some of them you can get out with your pyromane. Some of them you are donezo. This is the first artifact. Artifact of the Clever, located at 91.9, 66.7. So nice. Now we're just going to keep going. I'm just going to be very careful of these drops. So that's the first artifact of 4, one of 3 for this turn or whatever you want to call it. Now we are at the Sacrifice Chamber, which means we're almost done with this run to get the 3 artifacts. There we go. So the left door should open here, which is actually, I think there's the door. No. Okay. So now we're about to enter the chamber, I believe. You're going to just go straight here, and this isn't a drop, even though it might look like it. You're gonna go to the end, and there's gonna be this fallen pillar. You're gonna press that so that it tries to fake you out here. You're gonna press that button, and this door down here is gonna open up a secret passage. Boom. And we're just going to run. Ow. Careful with those spikes, they do actually hurt. Okay, here we need to be careful of pressure plates because they spawn a lot of bats. This is a pressure plate. Hug the left and just completely avoid. That's a pressure plate. We're going to try our best to avoid that. And just walk down and just jump over that one. And I think we're good. We're going to hug the left all the way around. Hug the left. There's going to be a button right here. Now we've entered the boss arena. We're going to equip our tech chest piece and start the fight. The way you start them is you actually just shoot a friend of theirs, and that pisses them off, and you can hear the scary sounds. So we're just going to start laying into these animals and just float above them, nice and simple. If the game would register and not lag me into the floor, because we love that gameplay. Okay, so they're going to keep respawning, and you're just going to take the time to kill these guys.
The next day.
There he is. Okay, so once you kill those guys, it'll say the spirits have calmed, and you're just going to come to this corner, and you'll see the artifacts right here. So I think you enter somewhere over there or something. There's a red drop right here, rocket launcher, and some ammo. Yeah, so I only used about 70 shots there. Artifact of the Devious. Here's the coordinates. And artifact of the Massive. So that's 3 of the artifacts we need. And then to exit the cave, we're just going to go this way. And there's a little tunnel right here. And you're just going to jump down. Try to jump in the water, unlike me. And you're just gonna swim a little bit. Now you're at these stairs. And you're just going to watch your step. You wouldn't want to die at this point. So you see this crack in the wall right in front of me. And this is where it ends, and you just go follow the greenery down, and with that being the end of the cave, as you can see, I'm already starting to overheat. This door should open. Ta-da! And we made it out, guys. So that is how to do the right side of the cave. Okay, so once you've got those artifacts in a safe location, you've made it back to the entrance, and you picked up your scuba. You are going to rerun the cave just like the replayed part of the video. So we're just going to spell DRAKKAR. Alright, so once you get in that door, watch that spike right there, because walk around that. But now we are on to the water part. Why you need the scuba. Put on your scuba. And we're going to make this nice and simple. There's probably going to be megalodons in here. We're just going to swim down. And we're just going to go straight diagonally this way. I'm going to go right here. You are going to come up here in this floor ceiling. And you're going to just swim up here to these stairs. And you can take your scuba off for now. We're going to start running this is the first annoying part that makes this honestly more annoying than the other side. So once you open that door, that's what you're gonna do. You are going to try and do the same 1, 2, 3, 4, But to open those, you must open these buttons, opening those doors right there. So you're going to press 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to start right here. Go 1. And go 2. And then to keep these doors open a little bit longer, you just press these buttons again. Kill any dinos that come out. Run to the back again. Press that one. And so it's actually just these 3. So 1, 2, 3. And you're going to step into the second room. Now, you're noticing that the doors are opening on their own. That's because they do open. So if you get trapped, don't worry, the door will open again. So the same process applies here, but we're actually going to go to the other side. You can see there's a Carno in there. That door actually decided it wants to open first, which is just lovely. So we're actually going to start on this side. So we just came from there, going to here, and we're going to press 1, 2, I don't think that pressed, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hit this one first. So, boom. Oh, I guess it didn't register that I pressed the button. Press them again. That one should open. Press that. And then this one normally has Trudons in it, so be careful. Of course, I'm lagging because this game sucks. Yep, this game sucks. Okay, make sure you use stimulants here. This is very necessary, that you do not pass out in this portion. I don't think it's time-based, so as long as we end up pressing that button in the end, it's okay. There's also going to be some bugs on you. Just be wary of that. This door might open again next. Okay. Now, you'll notice they keep respawning, so you got to take care of them. You got to get in there, take care of them, press the button. Okay. And then get out. The last button right here, and then it should open this door at the end. So now you've made it through. You got to go quick. You press those 2 buttons and then it'll open this door. So that whole thing, your goal is to get into this door. Get slammed. Okay, so literally you just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't worry about how quick you do it. Take your time. The doors will automatically open, I promise. You don't have to worry about it. And then when those open, you get to that room, press the front and the back button on that pillar, and you get to this room right here. So you're going to take care of both of these raptors real quick. Make some light work of them. And there's 2 doors. You want to go on the left door. Sometimes there's even a Rex in this behind, but you just go and press all the buttons. Some of them are meant to be tricks, some of them not. Here's the Rex. Just make light work of that. Grab that drop real quick and keep going. And then once you get to this door, you might get closed on, but you just spam the buttons again, and one of them opens the door just like so. Now, we're gonna have some spiders come out of the ceiling. That's guaranteed. That was not a pressure plate or anything. And we're just gonna keep walking. And I believe this portion is just a little bit of running down a singular pathway. Nothing special. Lag. Just keep running. Okay, then you're going to get to the next water portion. Now, I'm going to redo my keybinds just real quick that I can throw out my stupid pyromane. Okay guys, so this next portion is a jump puzzle. Honestly, I wouldn't even equip the scuba. Actually, just kidding. You have to press 4 buttons that open a door that lead to the jump puzzle, but you might have a Spino in here, so be wary of that. Definitely stay Gamma 5. Let's see, there is a Spino. We're going to choose to avoid him. Actually, we can't. Hop on your pyro, just take care of the Spino real quick. Make light work of him. So, you're going to come your entrance diagonal straight to the back. Press that button right there. and there's just 4 statues. A lot of the buttons are just 4 corners. You press them and it opens a door. So you got this leaning guy. Press that one, and then the last one is on this other corner. There's no statue. There's just a button right here that should open a door right here in the middle. So you can use that all for reference. You came in about there. First button right there. And now, I believe you are at the jump puzzle portion, but thankfully for pyromanes. So you can go ahead and jump across these. If you fall down, pyromane dash back up. Well, I guess you're stuck in water. These steps to get back up, you could do it off of that maybe, or off the edge of the ship. I'm not sure how you get back up if you do fall. I'm sure there's a way. I'm pretty sure you can't grapple in here. There's probably a door or something, but if you can get on that ship with your pyromane, just dash up. Pretty simple. You're just going to run across here. I'll show you all the way, I guess, since it'll just be easy that way. I would just be real careful. I mean, no reason to rush it. Your time, you don't have to be quick. And then your goal is to just get up to this portion. So you're just going to run across here, and then you're going to go right, I believe. And just keep going up. You'll see this bush with a little light on this other side. Just be careful. And then you're going to go in here, and there might be a dino in here. Yep. Okay. So you enter here. So if you wanted to pyromane up, you would just pyromane up to that point right there. And now we have the hardest part of the entire cave that has tons of death barriers that we have to be very, very careful of. So this is where I'm going to apply the tech chest, and we're going to take it very slow. So you've got this part right here, and you're going to have to press a couple buttons. But I want you to be very careful. This is insta death barrier below us. Once you press that button, it's going to open all the doors down at the back. I just run across here just fine. And then all these doors open up. And now you have one more button to press, maybe 2 more. There's 1. You're just going to, I'm going to tech chest across this. That button opens this door back here. Now you've got some more jump puzzle. You can just jump across all of these. I would definitely recommend. Well, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but you could do that for sure. There's a drop right there. I'm feeling it, so I'm gonna go for it. Don't die, please. Okay. Now we just have to land back right here to press this single button right here, like so, and then we're just going to jump across all of these. No more buttons, just jump across all of these until you get to this back part that will open once you get up to it because you press that button, and just make your way through it. I believe the artifact is right up here on the left, and that is Artifact of the SKYLORD, the 4th and final artifact of the cave. Coordinates are on screen right now. And now you have to sacrifice your pyromane one more time, so you have another pyromane. You're in the sacrificial room again, so that is where you came through before. This is where you came through now, and you do the same process over again with fighting the boss. So I'm just going to whistle the pyromane in. That time he listened very well. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Try to keep it short and simple, under 30 minutes, on how to run the Labyrinth Cave on Ragnarok. If you found this useful, please like, subscribe, share it. Comment if you want to see the rest of the Ragnarok artifacts, quick and simple and easy. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.